in between the 1976 and 1982. The militaries were in power in this country. They were in power until about the 83, I think, and about 30,000 people disappeared. Most of the people that were kidnapped were related or were considered rebels, were considered a risk for the society. So, for example, students that were marching to get a student card were considered rebels, and some of them were kidnapped. Then if they took somebody and they found your belongings, your wallet or something, and they saw a name, they related that person to you right away, and they would kidnap other people. We calculate about 30,000 people disappeared. These people that disappeared, of course, the mothers looked for their sons or daughters or husbands that disappeared, all over. People were completely desperate because we call them the people that disappeared because we never heard of them again. We never saw them again. Later on, we found out the clandestine detention centers where these people were tortured, where these people suffered so many abuses by the militaries. Nowadays, the mothers of May are not looking for their children anymore because they know they're gone. Now we know what happened. And so the mothers of May are supported by the government, and they have a campaign that if you're not sure about your origin, you can get a blood test and you can go through all the research and investigations to try to get to know where you come from. And because of this, we have found roughly about 30 people that have been recognized as their grandchildren. So we know that some of their daughters got pregnant in the detention centers, some others were pregnant already, and these babies were given, most of them, to the military families. Yeah, it's quite a moving story. Every Thursday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the mothers of May, the ones that are still alive, because they're very old ladies. They could be in their late 70s or even 80s, but they have a lot of followers, so a lot of young people go there. They promote like a slogan that says, "We will never forget," because they want to keep this in the memory of people. They don't want people to forget, because they don't want this story to repeat again in this country. I think protesting, like the manifestations here, are part of the culture of Buenos Aires. Here, I think the way that people have found to raise their voice is by closing the main avenues and manifesting and protesting in the street. I think I always will support the freedom of the human beings in general. Like, I think we all should express ourselves freely, and that's something that I will always support. So I go to every manifestation where it's related to freedom, I'm there.